College News, brought to you by the Murray State News.
Hello and welcome to the College News. I'm Ashley Craig. On Monday, Governor Andy Beshear announced an update to the state mask mandate. Beshear said thanks to declining cases and more vaccinations, masks are no longer required at outdoor events with less than 1,000 people.
If you are at a backyard barbecue, if you're at your community pool, if you are at an outdoor wedding, especially if you are vaccinated, you are not required to wear a mask.
Masks will still be required indoors and at large outdoor events. Murray State President Bob Jackson says the university will also stop requiring masks outdoors. This week, Murray State had only 2 COVID-19 cases, both of them students. The total cases for this semester is 96. Last week, the Murray State News announced a new editor-in-chief, Simon Elfrink. Elfrink is currently the sports editor for the News and will be taking over for current editor-in-chief Gage Johnson, who will be graduating in May. Elfrink says he's really excited for the position.
It's just weird to think about my timeline of events. When I came on as a freshman, I was like, that was the end goal for like my last semester as a senior. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even shoot for that as a goal. My end goal was to be sports editor. And, you know, to have had that was a great experience. I'm super blessed to have it. And now that I'm EIC, or that I will be EIC, it's really great. And it's a little crazy to think about. So that is interesting looking at my timeline, just how recently I was just a staff writer.
Simon will be taking his post next semester. Next Wednesday is the start of finals week. Finals will start Wednesday, May 5th, and will run through Friday, May 7th. The arranged time for when finals take place is posted on the Murray State website. Land Between the Lakes could be losing all of its funding or not. There is confusion over whether LBL will lose its federal funding, which would result in the shutdown of many of its attractions. For fiscal year 2022, the U.S. Forest Service budget for LBL was left blank, meaning there was no money allocated to the recreation area. The Forest Service says the information was incomplete and calls any information on budgets in future years not accurate. They plan to give judge executives and other local officials an updated budget proposal when it's ready. Summer is approaching fast, and that means it is time to pack up and head back home. Make sure to follow the checklist on your door and to set up a time to have your room inspected by a RA. Students must be out of their rooms by May 8th at 9 a.m. or if graduating at 5 p.m. Graduation will be held May 7th and 8th at the CFSB Center. Each graduate may have up to 4 guests attend their ceremony. Master's, specialist, and doctoral students will have their commencement Friday, May 7th at 7 p.m. Undergraduates will have 3 ceremonies on May 8th. At 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. For those who aren't able to attend, all ceremonies will be live streamed. As the semester comes to an end, I went around campus to ask questions and play games with the students.
Chick-fil-A or Steak and Shake?
Chick-fil-A.
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
They all right. Chick-fil-A or Steak and Shake?
Chick-fil-A.
Why?
Because I love chicken, you know. Chick-fil-A treat you nice.
Chick-fil-A.
Why?
It's chicken. Everybody loves chicken.
Instagram or Twitter? Instagram.
Twitter.
See, I like him. He nice. Okay. Twitter or Instagram?
I'm not a big Twitter guy. I love Instagram, so I think easily Instagram is the answer.
Okay. Do you know what year Murray State was founded? What year was Murray State founded?
1922.
Oh, you're smart. Get out.
1956.
Ooh. Wrong answer.
This week saw 2 teams competing for an OVC championship. To tell us how that went, here's Joy Reynolds with this semester's final Racer Rundown.
We start this season finale with the Racer Rundown with some stick and ball sports. Baseball welcomed Eastern Kentucky to Johnny Reagan Field for a rainy and weather-delayed 3-game series. Friday's doubleheader was Johnny Reagan Day. Game 1 would start with the Racers taking the lead thanks to an RBI and home run in the first 2 innings. 2 home runs by the Colonels would give them the lead in the top of the 6th, but the Racers would come back with 3 runs to win 6-3. The Racers would take an early lead in the first 4 innings of Game 2 with 10 runs. The next scoring wouldn't come until the 8th with a Colonel home run. Another long ball in the 9th would shorten the lead to 2 runs, but the Racer closer Connor Holden would come in and shut it down. Racers win that game 10-8. Game 3 would be pushed back an hour thanks to a rain shower. When the skies cleared, the Racers would set a program record of 3 triples in a single game. They would take the lead in the first inning and wouldn't give it up for the rest of the game. A steady stream of runs would see the Racers win 7-3. Meanwhile, softball was at Eastern Illinois. Nobody would score in Game 1 until the third inning when Sarah Gilmore with an RBI single put the Racers up. The Racers would keep scoring throughout the game, winning 6-1. Game 2 would start just like Game 1. A single by Sierra Gilmore in the third inning brought in 2 runners, with EIU only managing 1 run in the bottom of the third. The rest of the game would be dominated by Racer pitching, with Taylor Murkowski and Jenna Weber keeping the Panther bats silent. Racers win that game 2-1. The last game Monday wouldn't go as well for the Racers. The Panthers pitchers would have the upper hand, preventing the Racers from scoring at all. EIU stops the sweep, winning 4-0. 2 teams competed for the OVC championship this week. Women's tennis faced off against Austin Peay in the OVC semifinal. The Governors shut out the Racers 4-0. Men's golf were playing for their championship in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. The team placed 9th, led by Aubrey Edwards, who placed 11th in the team competition. We're beginning to wind down the rest of the athletics season. Women's track and field will head to Lexington this weekend for the Kentucky Open. Baseball will travel to Morehead State for a series, and softball will head to Southeast Missouri State. That's it for this week's Racer Rundown, and indeed for this semester. As always, if you want scores or more information, you can head to thenews.org.
Since this is the last college news for this semester, we wanted to end the show with a collection of bloopers, featuring our mishaps, laughter, and me telling Joy to move the teleprompter up.
The past week has been amazing for This is definitely gonna be a blooper reel.
Joey, can you go back up?
I'm sorry, I didn't know for this.
Okay.
Which also has a traveling Smithsonian exhibit. Exhibit. It's an exhibit.
Oh, go back.
That's all for your Racer Rundown for this week. As always, you can get more information at GoRacers.com.
Will you do that last part again?
The GoRacers.com thing?
And don't say GoRacers.com. Say thenews.org.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
I work for Racer Athletics. I gotta be biased towards them.
Are you serious?
What?
Who wrote the script?
For what?
You put GoRacers.com.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
Go back up. Okay.
I need to get a flow because I sure don't have one.
I feel that.
It has been a week of ups and downs for the Racer. Go back up.
I heard that. I know. Sound like them smoker commercials.
Okay, go back up.
That's this week's Racer Rundown. As always, you can get more information at GoRacers.com.
Now go say
More information at thenews.org. Football school!
To your senior breath. Ugh. Sign-ups have begun for this year's senior.
Go back.
Summer courses.
Softball had a good weekend at SIU ever.
We'll be right at the same height.
Hi, and welcome to Murray Elementary News.
What about that one? Are you able
I'm
to
22
see the top
and
now?
I'm sitting with the kids. Is that okay?
Okay, stop right there because I couldn't see it. Thank you.
That's it for this week's Racer Rundown. As always, you can get scores and more information at afcwimbledon.co.uk. My new favorite soccer team, because Manchester City is
Wait, so go. Okay, right there. Stop. No, you're moving like you was moving up. I don't go down. Go up.
Is that what it's called?
Go.
Today is a non-instructional day. Have a great week.
That was like evil.
That's it for this semester's edition of the College News. As always, you can pick up the printed copy of the Murray State News on Thursday. Good luck on finals and have a great week.